Hello everyone, I'm Claire, as you know, for Mental Health Chats, and we are starting the series today on sexual assault. So I would like to introduce Nina Malone to you. Hello Nina, how are you going?
Hello, thanks for having me here.
Thank you so much for coming and talking about sexual assault, Nina. Nina's going to be speaking to us about feelings of a sexual assault victim.
This is part of our wider series. Find the full interview in the playlist for this series.
The things that we have spoken about is how can we then help our children in situations like this? We've got to start educating our children from a young age. So what advice would you give others to teach your children to listen to their gut over being polite? Because, you know, we all bring up our children to be polite, but actually, yeah. Would you like?
Yeah, I think it's those moments when you're at a family gathering and someone's saying, you know, go and hug that auntie. It's rude if you don't do it, and the child's like, I don't want to do it. It's those moments that we have to listen in, and if you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know, we're teaching really mixed messages of, I'm asking you to ignore whatever energy you're getting from this person or whatever, you don't want to do it, and do what I say, which I think is very, very dangerous. So I'm really trying to teach that niceness does not equal goodness. You need to listen to your instincts, because I know if I'd listened to my instincts, I wouldn't have been in certain situations. I know that something flagged with these situations that I was in, and flagged with these men, but I was like, oh, maybe it was just accidental. He didn't mean to really touch me there. He didn't mean to brush me there. He didn't mean to stand that close. I generally didn't think he would do this. I must have misunderstood. And that's the crux of it. Doubting yourself, obviously, which then bleeds into your own self-worth and your own self-belief. So I think practical steps are using anatomical terms with your children, using real terms, vagina and penis, not making it nice or pretty or dumbing it down for them, because they're more aware than we are in most situations. So I think it's giving them the power to use the proper words, making sure they understand what their body parts do. And I think in general, it's teaching them to listen to their gut and reinforcing that. So when they say, I don't want to do something, listen and understand why, and talk around it. It may feel, you know, too aggressive to say, why don't you want to hug them? But yeah, over the next couple of days, just, oh, so did you not get on with Auntie Claire? Why? What happened? Or have you felt this before? You felt that before? Massive open-ended questions. Just keep on talking. Obviously, if anything does happen to our child, we need them to come and tell us as well. So we need to keep those communications open and keep connected, and notice any changes in behavior. Changes in behavior. And again, not aggressively, but lovingly question it. And just kind of talk as openly as possible. But the biggest thing for me, and again, I have to fight against my social norms of not making my children hug that auntie, because it does feel rude in my head from my programming. But I'm trying to fight and say, if you don't want to do it, please don't do it. This is your personal space. This is your boundaries. If you want to speak to them, speak to them. If you want to say hello, say hello. If you don't, don't, and I will back you up. I need them to know that if anything happens, I'm there. You can come and talk to me. Any situation. I haven't thought about sleepovers yet, because we're not that age, but in any situation, if you need me to come and get you, I will get you. If you don't feel comfortable, you tell me and I will get you. I want them to feel confident to do that for themselves. I want them to feel confident to do that for each other, brother and sister, and, you know, to be able to call that out in any other situation they see. That could be at the playground, nursery,
definitely,
anywhere.
Very good advice. That's fantastic advice. Thank you so much. And Nina, you've got an amazing quote that I would love you to finish on, because when I read it, I got a little bit emotional. So
yes, it sums up everything I'm trying to say a lot more eloquently. We must learn and then teach our children that niceness does not equal goodness. Niceness is a decision. a strategy of social interaction. It is not a character trait. People seeking to control others almost always present the image of a nice person in the beginning. Like rapport building, charm, and deceptive smile, unsolicited niceness often has a discoverable motive. That's by 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗀𝗃𝗃.
So thank you, Nina,
Thank
for your
you.
time. You've been absolutely amazing for opening up and helping others who have been in this situation as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Take care.